chauffeur tonight. Okay, he's all yours. Come on, baby. Come on. Upsy daisy. Upsy daisy. What do you mean, give me $25? Our deal was for $50.
We didn't have any deal big time. For the time Kid slugged last, he made more money than the president.
What do you mean?
Why, he lasted 12 seconds, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, $25 for 12 seconds, that's $2 a second. How many seconds in a year? You figure that out.
All right, I'll take it. Don't tell the income tax collector. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's finish the sleep at home. Come on. Upsy daisy. Upsy daisy. Come on. Come on.
Okay, kid, hand it over.
Oh, are you kidding?
Look, Slug owes me a lot of back alimony, and tonight I'll send it for a little token payment.
Now, look, Gurney, look. The kid's in no condition to discuss finances. He's tired, see? Why don't you drop around the hotel tomorrow?
Nothing doing. I'll take my cut tonight.
You and Gillette ought to incorporate.
There he goes again.
Come on, kid.
Well, leave him on the floor. It looks more natural.
Come on. Up we go.
Come on, kid.
It's all over. There you are. There you are. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
What? What? Oh, hello, Gert.
Hiya, fella. Say, where you kids going?
Over at Charlie's Steakhouse.
Well, I'm on my way to work. Supposing I drop you off.
Hey, it's better than walking.
That's a good idea. Come on, let's go.
Okay, thanks.
Come on, kid.
Yeah. You eat like Charlie's place, boy, they give you a steak 3 inches thick, smothered with onions, and with all the trimmings. You know, I think I'll have a New York cut, and maybe a filet mignon.
You'll get a summons if you don't kick in.
Hey, look, kid. If you eat tonight, tomorrow you'll be hungry. Is that right?
Yeah, right. Then I'll have a steak tomorrow.
Now, you don't get me. Now, take this dough we made tonight. When we got it, what do we got?
Don't weigh me.
Here today and gone tomorrow. Now, look. I know some of the boys over at Gertie's place. They're long on dough, see? And I'm feeling plenty lucky tonight.
Congratulations.
Maybe I'll have some pastrami soup with my steak.
Hey, Nick, stop the car, will you?
Give me a newspaper. Who wants one? Read about the latest news.
Hey, kid.
Yes, sir.
Give me a paper, will you?
Yes, sir.
You'll change for $10?
No, sir, but I'll go and get it for you.
See you tomorrow. Get going,
Okay,
Nick.
big shot.
What'd I tell you? The kid's got the stuff.
What kid?
He's a regular chip off the old block.
What are you talking about?
My son, my boy, that's him, that's Mike. Oh, he looks like me, don't he? You see that belligerent jaw?
Oh, what do you think? You're kidding. You couldn't have a son like that.
Here, kid. Isn't that Michael? Look.
Let me see. Maybe I need glasses. Not that I don't take your word for it. That's him, okay? I know him anywhere. Even if I never saw him before in my life.
Will you? Give me $20 worth of blues. Place your bets, gentlemen. Give me $5 worth, will you?
Yes.
$34 on the red. $25 on the red. Guess that's all. Good night, gentlemen.
Oh, well, it's about time. Can I order the steak now?
Well, not right now.
No, don't tell me.
Yes.
Oh.
But it's only a temporary postponement.
Yeah, but what am I going to tell my stomach?
Hey, Gertie, lend me a sawbuck, will you? I still feel lucky.
Stop it. You'll have me crying. Let's get out of here.
Steaks.
We're in luck, kid. The clerk's out.
Ah, Mr. Morgan, just the man I want to see. May I speak with you, please?
Oh, certainly,
A
certainly.
little matter of your bill of $18. Long overdue.
$18? Thought I told you to take care of that.
What bill? I know from nothing.
Such an odd figure, you can't remember. $18. Well, have you got change for a $1,000 bill?
$1,000 bill?
$1,000 and I didn't eat? I thought you told me about the tender.
You can't break it? Well, I'll see you about it in the morning. Oh, see, by the way, we owe you $18. Now, could you let us have $7? I need a little small change. 18 and 7 is 25. That's easy to remember. 25.
Yes, that's right.
That's right. Oh, this is very, very nice of you. 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is real sweet of you. Now, don't forget to remind me about it in the morning.
Oh, confidentially, the manager's very upset about your room.
Confidentially, so's the room. Tell him not to worry. I'll make my own bed.
That's the point. The mattress has got to be aired one day this week. And every time the girl goes there, somebody's sleeping.
Can't you make it up anyway?
Don't know. Here's a telegram for you.
Telegram? Oh, probably from New York, Madison Square Garden, about our big fight, you know.
Maybe it's the finance company.
Yeah, put it back, will you? I'll get it in the morning. Good night.
Good night. Let's see. $18. Borrowed 7, that makes 25. $1,000 bill. Maybe I ought to give them the hotel.
Hey, get him. Isn't he wonderful? Hey, Sleeping Beauty, come on, hit the road.
Oh, let me alone. Go away. I'm sleepy now.
Oh, you know sleepy now. I'm sleepy now. Come on, I've been working.
You been working?
Yeah.
You been working?
Yeah.
Where's the money?
Yeah, where's the money? That's what I want to know.
Never mind the money, Tony. Roll out and let the kid go to sleep.
Oh, no. I'm exhausted.
Come on, hit the road. Hey, big time, it's got him on again tonight.
Look, Tony, come here. Now, let me tell you something.
Please.
I don't mind your borrowing my socks, my shirts, my ties, but my pajamas are personal.
Oh, please, don't get exhausted. No.
Well, where's the pants?
I keep them under the pillow in case of fire.
Take him over there, will you? Hello. Yeah. Yeah, now this will keep you warm.
No. I prefer the pajamas. I feel much better with them.
Kid. Over there. I'm sleeping in the bed tonight. I got a lot of heavy thinking to do tomorrow.
Look, big time, why must we sleep with these enemy aliens?
You see? Every time I do something he does not like, he calls me enemy aliens. Look here. I come here in this country in 1929 with Primo Carnera. I stay in this country. I love America. I hate Benny DeLuxe.
Benny DeLuxe, who's he?
Mussolini, the guy that sticks his chin out.
Look, big time, I'm tired. How can you expect the guy to sleep on his gimmick?
You slept there plenty of times before. You ought to be used to it now.
I guess you're right. You know, Big Time's got a son. He's a big hero. He's got his picture in all the papers.
He's got a son. Where is his wife?
Where's his wife? I guess you're right. Hey, Big Time, where's your wife?
I don't know. Sin's kind of restless. She travels a lot. Haven't seen her for years.
He travels. Hasn't seen him in years.
Did you get a divorce?
Well, Sin did. You see, it was like this. She'd been at Palm Beach for a long time, and a friend of mine came to Philadelphia for the weekend, a brunette. Well, Sin saw us together, and she misunderstood.
Did you try to explain?
Oh, yes, but she wouldn't listen. After all, it was a purely platonic friendship between us.
Beautiful bedtime story. Good night.
Good night.
Enemy alien, you rascal.
Took the boy and tried to put him in Philadelphia society. Sent him to Harvard and all that sort of thing, but not my boy, no, sir. He was a war correspondent with Doolittle over Tokyo. The kids here. Used to have a lot of good times together. Yeah. And he looked like me. Except that he had her mouth, her nose, her eyes. Oh, come in, Gus.
Big Time. You and I have been pals for quite a number of years. So I took the liberty of opening that telegram.
Oh, not tonight, Gus. I can't take it, really.
Now, you've got a son, haven't you?
Yes.
Well, this telegram's from him.
Oh, thanks, Gus, thanks. Go on, beat it, will you? Go on. Hey, you Mux. Come on, wake up. Wake up, look. What'd I tell you? He's coming here. He's going to be our guest.
What, another one? Don't you think it's going to be a little crowded?
Here, read it, will you?
Dead. Arriving Sunday afternoon. Union Airport, 5:45. have 2 days to spend with you, Michael.
Isn't that great? Isn't it great? Or is it? Well, if you finds me in a place like this, you know I've been spreading it on pretty thick. I'm supposed to be rolling in dough.
Since when?
I've got a mansion. I've got a rich wife, a beautiful stepdaughter, and servants.
Brother, when it comes to land, you're the champ.
Now he's going to find out what his father really is. A broken-down tramp.
Hey, big time, I got an idea. Why don't we talk to Gert? She could dope the whole thing out.
You got something there, kid? Come on, let's get dressed.
Now I sleep in the bed again.
Don't worry about nothing. She'll fix everything. Hey, Gertie, let me in.
Oh, it's you. Go away or I'll call the cops.
Now, wait a minute, Gertie. Don't get excited. We just want to talk to you.
Well, it's a fine time to start a coffee clutch. What cooks?
Well, it's like this, baby. Big time son is on his way out here, see? And we got to put on a big front for him.
What front? Second front? Oh, never mind. Let it go. I'll see you tomorrow, characters.
Characters.
Come on, we got a long way to walk.
There he is. Say, Mr. Morgan, a big time.
How's it feel to be the father of a hero, Mr. Morgan? Let's have one with your hat off. Smile.
Is it true you were decorated at Belleau Woods?
How about a picture of you in your Legionnaire's uniform?
Is the tradition of bravery around the Morgan family?
Well, strangely enough, that's true. There was a Morgan in every war. Now, there was General Morgan.
Okay, take it, kid. I'm ready.
Everybody serious, please.
Say, do you have a baby picture of him?
Oh, I'll tell you about the boy. He's a regular chip off the old block.
Yes. We understand your son is coming to Hollywood to visit you.
That's right. I had a wire from him last night.
Weren't you divorced from Cynthia Berkeley? What year was that?
That was way back in...
How about a picture over at the desk, Mr. Morgan? We'll have the clerk be handing you the wife.
Big time, I'm looking for you. This hyena, he takes my picture in the shower tub. The bellboy, he takes the suitcases. They throw us out.
Say, what's the idea of throwing us out of our room?
We're moving you to a 6-room suite, Mr. Morgan. It's in the penthouse on the 13th floor.
The 13th? Oh, no, not me. That's an odd number.
We want you to be the guest of the Cosmo Hotel, Mr. Morgan. That is, if your son will favor us by stopping here.
Look, big time. Maybe he'll put in room service, too.
Well, I don't know. You know, he's...
Room service? Anything you want, Mr. Morgan. Now, don't refuse. You know the Cosmo service.
That I do.
Right this way.
Charge it to the hotel.
Yeah, that's right. You got it? And there were tears of pride in the father's eyes when he learned that his son had been cited for bravery. Yeah. Okay.
Come in. Oh, boy. Here, I'll drag it in. Did you bring that third steak?
Yes. Are you still eating?
Hey, lucky I ain't hungry. Come on, put it down.
You sure you wouldn't want to top this off with a nice leg of lamb or a sugar-cured ham or something?
Not me. What do you think, I'm a pig? This has got to last me until lunchtime.
What's the matter, Big Time? We got a wonderful apartment. He's got the food. Oh, my beautiful America.
Yeah, you sure got yourself in a swell spot, Big Time.
Yeah, I'm one for the book. All my life I've been writing to Michael, asking him to be a right guy so I could be proud of him. And the kid believes me. He turns into a hero.
What are you beefing about? Looks like an okay setup. In fact, looks like the dough to me.
What about my Beverly Hills mansion, my rich wife, my beautiful stepdaughter?
Well, that's a large order. Let's do some thinking. Not you. I got it! You remember Sam Duncan of the Western Building and Loan?
Sam Duncan? Sure, I remember.
Well, Sam's got a heart like a cup custard. Watch him come through.
I told a girl to come through.
Come through with what?
Well, you want a house, don't you? Sam's got one with all the fixings. Swimming pool, mortgages, back taxes, everything. Sam moved to a hotel, see, because his wife, Louise.
Like the birds, huh?
Prospect 1497. It's a cinch, see? You can have my chauffeur and my car, only my car's in the shop.
Yeah, that's a big help.
Well, you still have Nicodemus, and he has a friend that works for a guy that's out of town. You can have his car. I'd like to speak to Mr. Duncan, please.
Excuse me, please. I think you're all crazy. I go to bed.
Oh, hello, Sam? Oh, Sam, is that who? Well, this is me, Gertie.
Oh, hello, Gert. Oh, wait, just a minute. Yes, Gert.
Remember that Santa Barbara deal? Well, I'm awfully sorry. Look, Sam, I'd like you to do me a favor. Good, I knew I could count on you. Samsy Wamsy.
Hey, who's the palooka you're giving the business to?
Oh, just a minute. Has anyone got the afternoon paper? I want to see the kid's picture.
Say, Tony, go down the corner and get Gertie a paper.
Oh, no. Can't the kid get it? Here, you got a nickel?
No, I haven't.
I didn't think so. Well, here. And hurry.
Gee, I hope it's a good picture,
Yeah,
mate.
fine, sure. Hello, Sam? Sam, I'd like to borrow your house for a few days.
Well, I hardly know why.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, all right.
Oh, I'll take good care of it. I'll leave it in the same condition as I find it. Yes, sure. Oh, Sam, where are the keys? Oh, that's fine, Sam. Sure, Sam. Ah, thanks a lot, Sam.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Okay, Sam. Goodbye, Sam. That was Sam. Swell kid.
You know, we better be kind of careful with this heat. Samson was telling me that the insurance has collapsed.
Stop worrying, Nicodemus. We'll take care of the car. There's the plate.
It was a place like this I had in mind when I wrote to Michael.
Sam's got quite a dump.
Are you sure this is the place?
In my country, only Benito de Lux could live in a palazzo like this.
Nicodemus, take the car around back and bring in the bag.
I'll have it open in a jiffy. There.
Wait a minute. Oh, burglar alarm.
I almost forgot. There we are.
What a layout for a training place. Boy, we could put the boxing ring here.
All right,
Put
quiet.
the punching bag over here. The pulleys over here. And the...
Quiet!
Just trying to keep in shape.
Hey, wait a minute. Before we go any further, who's going to clean this dump?
Don't worry about a thing. Leave it to me.
Never in my life I expect to find myself personally in such a place.
Hey, Gert, look what I found.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Come on, buy your kids a coat.
Cut it out, will you?
Excuse me.
Must have been the third steak he ate.
Excuse me.
Now, if I could only dream up a rich wife.
Well, what about Opal? She's the redhead who used to live down the hall from me.
No, nix on Opal. She's too much the boisterous type.
Well, Opal's a good kid.
Gertie. Gertie.
Hey, what are you digging at? Ziegfeld, Casey.
You mean Minsky, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you kind of wore your hair straight back and wiped some of that lipstick off your mouth.
Now, wait a minute. What's the matter with my get-up? I've had no complaints as yet.
I mean, you could be my wife.
Well, why, big time. This is so sudden. What's got into you, huh?
Oh, no. I mean, while Michael's here. Come on, now, be a good kid.
Well, what about my
Oh,
job?
you're too good. They'd never fire you. Let's take a look at the rest of the layout. Come on.
All right.
Hey, we're pals, aren't we? Will you do this for me?
We'll see.
Beautiful.
This must be the master suite.
Hey, so where does the old lady sleep?
We'll find out. See what's in there.
Take it easy. Anything can happen.
No private.
Hey, I'm not going to sleep in here.
Try that one.
Where? This is more like it.
Then you will be my wife?
Nice couple. I hope they'll be very happy. Hey! Hey, hold it. Let's get this thing straight. Who's going to be whose wife?
Now, this is the kind of a joint I could bunk in. You know, I should have been an interior decorator. I'd put ruffles on these library shelves.
Hey, wait a minute. What you been telling her, big time?
Well, Gert's a prince, kid. She's going to be my wife.
Oh, no, she is. Gert's my old lady. Ain't you, Gert?
Oh, now, wait a minute. I'm trying to do you guys a favor. Now, don't get hot, kid.
Well, all right, I'll go out and build a pup tent in the bathroom. But I'm watching you. I may be a dope boy, but I ain't stupid.
What about the stepdaughter? She's supposed to be young, pretty, and intelligent.
I don't know any ingenue.
Say, maybe my girlfriend. She's got a name, Rosita. Maybe she can be the stepdaughter, eh?
How old is she?
Oh, just a bambino. 32 years old.
Oh, that's right. 32, and she's gonna be my daughter? No thanks, I resign.
Now think, Gert, think.
Oh, don't get personal. Say, there was a kid carrying cigarette trays at the club, only she quit after 2 nights on account of the wolves.
Wolves? Excuse me, please. Is she leaving the goods?
No, she's working in a restaurant.
All right, get in touch with her and see what you can do.
Well, there was another girl. She's a model at Magnan.
Gert, I leave it up to you. Tony, go down to the drugstore and get us some chow.
Yeah, listen, in charge is Sam. He's good for it. You know, I think that first girl will be just right. She's
Maybe.
young, sweet. Coffee, Mr. Morgan?
No, thank you.
Thanks, Lammy.
You know, I think we're missing something. There's nothing like a quiet evening at home.
You ain't going sentimental, are you, big time?
For the first time in my life, I'm beginning to envy people who have homes, families, something to work for, a place to come to like this. You know, maybe Cynthia was right. Those Philadelphians know how to live. They're sturdy, reliable. They're not always chasing rainbows.
Mm-hmm. Sam lives in this house. He's chasing rainbows. He's not happy.
Well, I wasn't happy in Philadelphia, but I could be now. If only Cynthia.
Who's Cynthia?
That's his wife, see? Michael's mother.
You know, sometimes I think I get married. Now, tomorrow, Rosita she comes. Oh, Rosita, she's beautiful. Maybe you like her. Then, I marry her.
Rosita who?
I do not know her last name.
Maybe you two ought to get acquainted.
That's a good idea.
I think I understand what you mean, big time. Remember, kid, in Salt Lake City when we had the little fella?
Yeah, I wish the kid could have lived. Don't you, Gert?
Oh, yes. And no, when I look at you, maybe it was for the best.
The trouble with you, Gertie, is that you're not human. You're just like me. I've lived that way all my life. You know what we are, all of us? We're phonies. That's what we are. Phonies.
That's right. Thank you.
Somebody answer.
You answer. You the bodyguard.
You answer. You're the butler, ain't you? Well, butler.
While you gentlemen fight it out, a lady will answer the door.
What lady? It's your fault.
Oh, come in, Nancy. We've been expecting you.
Am I late?
No. Now, do you remember the setup? I'm supposed to be your mother.
Hello, Ma.
Mother, please. Now I'll take you in and introduce you to stepfather.
A wise, dumb stepfather.
Come. Here she is, big time. May I present Miss Cavanaugh, Nancy, Mr. Morgan.
Is he my father?
Stepfather, my dear.
And I want you to meet Mr. Rosenthal.
How do you do?
Hello. Look, girlie, this is for the records. Your ma is my wife. He's your stepfather. I'm your uncle, and there's your cousin.
Say it slow. I don't understand.
Well, it is a little complicated. Now I'd like you to meet Tony. Nancy.
How do you do?
Welcome to our family of phonies.
Don't pay any attention to Tony. He's always talking out of turn. Now, would you like to see your room?
Mm-hmm.
Of course you would. Well, see you later, boys.
All right.
A couple of things I'd like to get straight, Gertie. This is strictly on the up and up, I hope.
Sure it is.
$5 a day and no personalities. Is that right?
Right? $5 a day.
Well, better than slinging hash.
Well, come on over here. Let's have a look. Help yourself. Wear anything you want. Only remember, they must all be back on the hooks by Wednesday.
I can't imagine anyone having so many clothes.
Neither can I, but clothes are unimportant. I've known a lot of regular guys who are out at the elbows. You know what I mean.
Wouldn't it be wonderful? I mean, suppose you had a father and he bought you everything.
If it was your father, it would be all right. Come in.
I'm turning in early, and I just came to say goodnight to my stepdaughter.
Good night, Mr. Morgan.
Oh, you'll have to do better than that. Call me Dad.
Good night, Dad.
And you better practice calling Gertie Mother.
I won't forget. Good night, Dad.
Good night, daughter.
Good night, Chick.
Good night, Mother.
Oh, good night.
What do you want?
Just want to say good night, kid.
Good night.
You look like you, Dad.
Oh, I'd have known you anywhere, only you look more like your mother now.
She says the same thing about you, especially when I pitch a tall one. You know, you can't always talk to women.
Yeah, that's right.
She calls me a chip off the old block.
Does she?
How are things with you now, Dad?
Oh, terrific. I'm making money hand over fist. I've invented a new kind of a gadget that will probably revolutionize the entire war scene, a gun sight. You know what I mean?
Yes, Mother said you were quite inventive. Look, Dad, I'm in a situation. I need help.
Well, you can tell me anything. I'm a pretty good fixer.
So I understand. I've got to sell $100,000 worth of war bonds in the next 2 days. I know it's asking a lot, but... Well, could you sort of stage it for me? I mean, with knowing all the people that you must know, you know, and with your backing, it'll be a cinch. It's really important to me, too, Dad. A lot of people don't realize it yet, but we've all got to pitch in.
Well, sure we have, of course, son. I'll fix it up tomorrow. Now, don't worry.
They're here now.
Hello, Michael. Here we are. Let me take your things.
Yeah.
Oh, Gertrude, may I present my... Michael?
Well, it's a great pleasure, Michael.
How do you do?
This is Miss Kavanaugh, Dad's son. Hello, Michael.
You're my stepsister?
That's right.
Didn't expect you.
I have a lot of people I want you to meet. This is Mr. Rosenthal.
Glad to see you. Glad to see you.
He's my husband's bodyguard. And this is Mr. Tony, our major domo. He's strictly from KP, if you dig me.
And this is Rosita, my girlfriend, and the cooks.
How do you do? How do you do? Well, how about a slug? How about refreshment?
Surely.
All right, this way.
Refreshment.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
All right, wait a minute. Back off. Scram. You're supposed to be the help.
Oh.
You know, you're looking fine.
What'll it be, Michael?
Oh, any old soft drink will do.
Oh, I don't have any of those. How about a fast limeade?
Swell.
Good. How about you, Nancy? Oh, I'll have a limeade, too. I'll stick to the drugstore. Nicodemus!
Yes, ma'am.
I read all about you in the papers. How'd you get to Tokyo?
Now, Gertrude, never mind the details. It's a military secret.
It's no secret at all. We left from and returned to Shangri-La.
Coming right up, Miss Gertie. Here I am. Yes, ma'am. What's your pleasure?
There'll be 2 fast limeades for these squares. The people, and we'll have the same.
Yes.
Say, Dad, may I use your phone? I'd like to call Mom.
Oh, certainly. Telephone, Nicodemus. Wait a minute. You're not going to call Philadelphia, are you?
No, she's right here in town.
What'd you say?
She's here in town at the Ambassador.
Your mother's here in town at the Ambassador?
Yeah, the hotel.
Gertrude, mother's here in town at the Ambassador.
Yeah, the ambassador. Nice hotel. I used to get my mail there.
Say, Dad, maybe you'd like to join us for dinner. Of course, Mrs. Morgan will be included.
Well, why don't you drag her over here? We'd be enchanted to have her for dinner. Isn't that right, Big, or dear?
Surprise, Gertrude?
Yes, surprise. Well, after all, we are grown up. This is 1943, not 1890.
Thank you, Mrs. Morgan.
You're welcome, Mr. Morgan. I hope she's out. No matter what you tell me, I still don't feel good.
You look ravishing, Gertie. Yeah, you look swell, Gertie. Hey, what's that last crack?
Look, Big Tom, I'm a little nervous. How about just one?
Tall or short?
Make it in between. I need it, but I promise to stay
Stop with one.
Word of honor. Thanks, Big Time. You know, this is practically my coming out party. My debut in society.
She really looks swell, kid.
Beautiful. Hey, wait a minute. She's my wife.
You don't have to worry about me, you know that.
Oh, I ain't worried about you, all right. It's her. She's so repulsive.
Well, you better go downstairs and put on a ration card.
I hope.
Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. I got lipstick on your tongue.
It's all right. Mother always does. Only she kisses me. Right here.
You know, you shouldn't be in my room.
Why not? You're my sister, aren't you?
Stepsister.
I'm glad. Think of all the years we've wasted.
Look what I did.
Go ahead. Practice all you want. We've got years ahead of us.
Well,
Thank you, John. That'll be all. Is Mrs. Morgan in?
Yes, ma'am. Who shall I say is calling?
Mrs. Morgan.
Mrs. Morgan?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you'll find Mrs. Morgan in the playroom.
Thank you.
But you promised, Gert.
But look, I'm shaking to pieces, falling apart. Oh, what's the matter? Don't you love me anymore, kid?
Well, if you put it that way.
Mrs. Morgan.
Well,
Mrs. Morgan. Mrs. Morgan.
yeah. Oh, that's me.
I'm Mrs. Morgan #1.
Oh, meet number 2.
This is a pleasure.
Oh, mine. Well, how about a snort, boss?
Rather.
Good. Ah!
Excuse me. Yes, ma'am. What was your pleasure?
I should like a Cointreau, please.
And for you, Miss Granny?
The same. Hurry.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's beginning to commence the start. Big time! Big time! Big time!
Is mud in your eye? What's your first name?
Why, it's Cynthia.
Mine's Gert. Hey, is that the McCoy?
The McCoy.
The ice, is it real?
Well, I believe it is authentic.
Who bounced for that?
Found? I didn't
Yeah.
understand.
Who laid it on the line? Somebody must have paid for it.
Oh, Mr. Morgan did.
He did?
Uh-huh.
Well, I can understand it. You're what I call a class number.
Well, thanks a lot, Gertrude. Here's mud, did you say?
Right.
Hello, Cynthia.
Why, hello, Percy.
What did you call him? Percy? That's what I thought. Well, excuse me, Percy.
You're still beautiful, Cynthia. You always were. You were right about Michael. I was wrong, dear.
Thanks a lot for writing to him the way you did. Your letters meant a lot to both of us. I see you're still partial to brunettes.
Oh, on the contrary, I'm allergic to them. I prefer blondes.
For a man who doesn't like them, you're doing splendidly.
Well, I tried to explain that to you at the time. How many years ago was it?
Oh, please, dear, don't let's go into ancient history. Oh, hello, Mike.
Hello, Mother. This is Nancy, my stepsister.
How are you, Nancy? You mean you're her daughter?
well, most people take mother for my sister. Don't they, Mother?
Huh? Oh, sure. Oh, big, Percy. We are putting Cynthia in the brown room. We have another guest.
Oh, you're staying here tonight, Cynthia?
Of course she is, aren't you, Cynthia?
Yes?
Ladies and gentlemen, the dinner is served. Remember, you're a gentleman.
May I?
I told you we should have moved back to the Cosmo.
Come on.
Rosita, now you do the dishes.
Oh, I don't feel like the mood for dishes tonight.
But you promised me.
Yes. When you marry me, I wash the dishes. But until then, you wash the dishes. Or maybe you like to pick up our wedding day.
To pick up a wife, just like to pick up the horse of the race. Sometimes a fellow makes the mistake. I wash the dishes.
Oh. Throw me a handkerchief.
Sure.
Thanks. What are you doing?
Well, I was nervous. I had to do something.
Well, get yourself a yo-yo. Fine thing. Sit down.
Oh, let me... Ooh, if I was only in condition.
You know, I'm awfully glad you dropped in tonight, Cynthia.
I'm not too sorry myself. What do you want?
Same old Cynthia. Well, I'm giving a party tomorrow night for Michael. He has to sell $100,000 worth of war bonds.
Well, if he can sell like his father, it'll be simple. I'll buy some, and of course you will.
Oh, sure, certainly.
You must know a lot of influential businessmen.
Well, I do, but I was thinking, are you still in touch with that Pasadena crowd?
I'm always bumping into people in Washington, New York, and Philadelphia.
Well, I thought it'd be fine if you'd invite some of your socialites.
I know what we can do. I adore giving parties. We can make it a costume affair, you know. Historic pageant, famous characters from the lives of our allies. I'd adore being Lady Godiva. I could wear a long wig.
Oh, fine. But wouldn't like to give to my country.
That was Paul Revere.
Oh, don't be so ridiculous. Paul Revere. Who'd he ever find? I never heard of him.
Excuse me a minute. Sit there and stay out of mischief. Gertie, Miss Gertie. What is it? What? Who is she?
I don't know. She just swished by me in a breeze.
Well, she's going to swish out of here in a gas. Hey, what's the big idea?
I'm beginning to wonder.
If you've come for the job, it's already filled. I have a daughter.
Really? Congratulations.
Well, thank you. So what are you talking about? Don't you know it's against the law to break into other people's houses?
I agree with you. I happen to live here.
Oh, do you know Sam Duncan?
Well, I ought to. He's my father.
Well, that's it. Your father? You mean you're Sam Duncan's daughter?
That's right. I'm Linda Duncan. And now, whoever you are, please go away.
Oh, wait a minute. You don't understand. You see, big time, he's supposed to... Well, he's my husband, and...
Well, that's no concern of mine. Why doesn't he give a party in his own house?
He hasn't got a house, and your father was sweet enough to give us yours for
I'm sorry, but you'll have to take your guess.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Now, why don't you be a good kid and listen to reason?
Nothing doing. Let me go.
Now, wait a minute. Are you going to listen to reason, or do I have to knock you into dreamland?
Well, of all...
Now, wait a second. Let me go.
Hey, good. Hey, good. Hey, good.
Intruder! Get out of here.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no,
Hey,
you don't.
Gertie! Pardon the confusion.
Let me go. You hear? Let me go.
Cut it out now. Let me cut it out.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Oh, you want to bite, huh? Net you.
Oh, that's a foul!
I'll foul.
That's, look, if you girls are trying to reduce, that's the wrong kind of exercise.
Reduce nothing. This female rector, she owns the house, and she wants to put us out and tell Michael Morgan that we're a bunch of phonies.
That, huh?
Yeah.
Michael Morgan? The war correspondent?
Oh, yeah, do you know him?
Well, why didn't you say so? Where is he?
Well, he's downstairs with Nancy.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, well, Nancy, she's supposed to be my daughter. And you better play straight for her, too.
Don't worry. I'll take care of everything.
Well, fine. That was a close call. Say, how did she mean that?
What a screwy picture.
Now, remember, Nancy was your roommate when you was in reform school, high school.
I went to Vassar.
All right, make it faster.
Michael, darling.
Linda, however did you find us?
Oh, it's the luck of the Irish, Cynthia.
You remember my husband, don't you? Oh, of course not. You were too young. Have you met Nancy?
Oh, but of course. Well, don't you remember me? Have I changed so much? We went to Vassar together, didn't we, dear? Was it Vassar? That's a very becoming gown you have on. In fact, it's quite nostalgic.
There must be an old road through here. I wish somebody had put up a detour sign.
Oh, Michael, come into the playroom with me. I want to talk to you about shoes and ships and sealing wax and cabbages and kings.
Excuse me.
My, this is a small world.
Hey, what's this cream?
Well, that's an uplift. Try some, Gertrude.
Thanks. Where'd you get it?
Oh, they sent it to me from New York. How's Percy these days?
Oh, you mean big time? He's all right.
I mean, does he still snore at night?
Snore? Well,
Come in.
Hello, Cynthia.
Hello.
I just dropped in to check up on Michael. Is he engaged?
Not that I know of.
Running around with any particular girl?
I really don't know, Linda. I never pry into my son's private life.
catch on?
You know, I've been carrying a torch for sin all those years. It's a wonder I didn't turn out to be the lowest tramp in town.
Yeah? Where do you peg yourself now, big time?
I'm sorry we ever quit. What more could a man ask for in a wife? She's got brains, beauty, culture.
Hey, what's the matter with Gert? She's got brains, beauty, sculpture.
Oh, Gert's all right.
Yeah, don't forget, she's your wife now. That is, she's supposed to be.
Come in.
Just dropped in to say goodnight, Dad. Thanks for everything.
Oh, not at all, son, not at all.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, Dad, I wonder if you'd mind if I asked you a question.
Anything in the world, son?
From something that she said, I got the idea that this used to be Linda's home.
Well, yes, that's true, son, but I can explain that. You see, Sam Duncan, that's Linda's father, he got in a mess. I mean, he was speculating with other people's money. And had to sell out fast, so I stepped in. It's a good thing I did, too. Because Sam just missed jail by an eyelash.
It's rather nice of you, Dad.
Well, what else could I do? Sam's a friend of mine. Anytime a pal of mine gets in trouble, I can always figure an angle that...
I'm sure you can. Good night, Dad.
Good night, son. Say, that son of mine's no dumbbell.
Takes after me.
Come in.
Just dropped in to say good night.
Good night.
You know, there's an old custom in the Morgan family. We always kiss each other good night.
But I'm not a Morgan, Michael.
I know. Maybe that's what makes this so nice. See you in the morning.
Okay.
Michael, I've been looking all over for you.
See you in the morning.
I thought we'd go to the beach in the morning. Just the two of us, huh? You know, Michael, it's been so long since we've had that fun.
She's what I call the joker in the deck.
I wouldn't even sleep in the same room with that she-cat.
Okay, Nancy, you can sleep with me. Come on. Want some candy? Go ahead, kid, cry it out. Only if it was me and I wanted the guy, I'd put up a fight. From where I sit, looks like you have the inside track.
What would you do?
I'd take off that hat and go to sleep. Good night.
But, darling, it only takes 10 minutes to pick out a costume in Hollywood. Tell Jim I think he'd make a divine George Washington. Well, thanks a lot, darling. I knew I could count on you.
No, Mo. No, I'm not in the market for a horse today. No, I've kind of quit. A hot tip? One that's going to win? Oh, yeah, they always do, don't they? All right, Mo.
That's it. There's someone to see you, Mr. Michael.
How do you do?
Are you the Michael Morgan, the war correspondent who flew over Japan?
Yes, ma'am.
I should like to see you alone.
That place over there is practically deserted. Was there something special?
I should like to see your identifications.
What for?
Let me see them.
Please do. Seems quite in order. Would you, sign here, Mr. Morgan?
What for?
A present for you, Mr. Morgan. You were with Doolittle over Tokyo.
We had a very nice trip.
Thank you.
I should like to tell you that we all appreciate your valor. Good morning.
Good morning.
Look out, maybe it's a bomb.
Oh, don't be silly.
Oh, oh, must be over $1 million. And right in your lap.
Mike, why did they give you this?
I don't know, but I certainly can't accept it.
Oh, but you must accept it. It's hard luck to look at gift horse the tonsils.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, a card.
What does it say? Oh, give it to me. To the hero in deepest gratitude, Lydia Olmsted. There's a mess of gratitude.
I'll take care of it.
Here, drop that.
I'll give it to Dad. He'll know what to do with it.
Oh, that's fine. Dad will know what to... There goes the gratitude.
All right, call you back, Mo.
Dad. Look.
Say, where'd you get that?
Some dowager gave it to me as a gift. That's good. That's a good old Morgan lock. Of course, I can't accept it.
Why not?
Oh, I can't accept that, Dad. I'll have to turn it over to the authorities. I want you to keep it for me. Do you have a safe?
Yes. Now, back here. You say you're going to turn this over to the authorities?
It's the only thing to do. I wouldn't take a chance of keeping you more than 5 minutes.
All right, son.
Oh, good.
Put it right in there.
Swell, Dad. Thanks a lot.
All right?
The authorities will get it back to her.
Okay, son.
Are you slug nutty?
Oh, what else can I do? Thanks, Dad.
Son, yours must be punchy. Give it back.
Hello, Slick. What? Oh, no. No, I don't want any part of it. What do you mean, my son? What's the odds? Yeah, no. Oh, already tipping. Yeah. Okay, Slick. Can't you get it? A 30-to-1 shot. My son. You get it?
Wait a minute, big time. We got troubles enough. You already got 2 wives, a son and a daughter, and they got Tony and me. And if that nag runs out of money, rather than a Hotel Cosmo wouldn't there for all of us living there, you know.
Lady Fortune knocks for once, and I got good hearing.
You think she's knocking now?
Like a machine gun.
But where are we going to get the dough?
Why, we're going to... Oh. Of course not.
You got the combination?
Sure. I know it by heart. On the desk. Now, look, kid. You know this is a business deal, don't you? Other men have business deals, don't they? Well, I'm going to have one. And I'm putting back an IOU.
Yeah, I know plenty of guys who pay their debts with 5 and 10s. At Alcatraz.
Here, bet this $50 a time so it won't knock down the odds.
Look, maybe I ought to talk to Gert, huh?
Go on, lace up your boots and get going. And remember, no more than $50 in any one place at any one time.
All right, I got it. I hate
Get
the
going.
but all right. Right, I'll go.
To win. What horse?
What horse? Wait a minute. Big Time told me I got to figure this thing out. Look, why don't you come to the party tonight? We got a big party out there.
Listen, I'm busy. Pick your horse.
Okay, $50 on the nose. Hey, we're holding a big shindig tonight. Why don't you come over?
What can I lose? Thanks for the bet. That's 50 okay. Sucker.
Come in.
I give you 3 guesses. Who am I?
Julius Caesar.
No.
Mussolini. Henry Kaiser.
No.
Who are you?
I am Christopher Columbus.
Welcome to our shores, Columbus.
He, too, was a countryman of mine.
Well, don't forget, there's a queen in every day. Come on. Turn on the radio, will you?
Sure. What do you want to hear? Some cut in the rug or the opera?
I'll settle for the races. Try KOK.
Me? I try anything. What's the number?
At the bottom of the dial.
After $2,000, we sentence you to penitentiary for 10 years.
It's wrong station.
This is Tony Wande speaking, and now we bring you a reenactment of the 5th race at Pimlico. Here are the starting positions. On the pole, Thundercloud. Number 2, War Talk. Fighting Menace is 3. My Son is in number 4.
It's my horse.
You put some money on the nose
Eagle
again,
is
eh?
in the 6th. Whirligig is in the 7th.
I thought Susie Q was supposed to run.
Here, you got it all mixed up. Let me help you.
They're off. It's Thundercloud in the lead, followed by
Give me a
War
belt,
Talk.
will you, to keep my pants up?
Pirates never wear belts.
Go on, beat it.
When I was a pirate,
Give me a belt, will you?
Count Pep fifth. Fighting Menace is sixth. Blue Roses seventh by 2 lengths.
Where's my son?
Michael? Oh, he's downstairs.
What happened to my son? He's left at the post. Bertie, the jockey's having trouble with him. Here he comes, led by an attendant who's taking him back to the paddock.
Wait till I get my hands on Mo Seymour. Why, we didn't even get a run for our money.
Here, try this. Maybe that'll keep you the pants up.
Go on, beat it, will you, Tony? I gotta think fast.
Maybe I'll help you to think, huh?
No, go on, beat it.
Oh, bless Miss Ann. Pass me the fender, Lammy.
If you'll just hold still, I'll rivet it in place.
No joke, please.
What are you fixed up to be, Miss Gertie? An armored tank?
Of course not. I'm Gertie the Amazon.
Say, I knew a girl named Amazon once. She married a no-gooder from Chicago.
Really? That's where Kid Slugger's from.
Do you mind, Gertie, looking me over?
Well, that is cute. What is it?
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas?
It's the only thing you had in size 9.
Give me a matchstick.
Be careful, Miss Gertie. You'll scratch up the chassis.
Do I really look all right, Gertie?
Well, he went to college. I guess he'll know what it's all about. Stay out.
Gertie, do you have a beauty patch?
I don't need one. You got a beauty patch?
No, but there's an eyebrow pencil on the dresser.
Help me smoke this, will you?
I took Michael to the beach. We had a wonderful swim. All he really needs is a woman to take care of him. He's desperately lonely, you know.
I haven't noticed it.
Oh, he was telling me how all the girls chase after him. He finds it very dull.
Why, Gertie, get dressed. The party's started.
Oh, never mind. Cynthia's downstairs.
Thanks a lot, Gertie.
Oh, you're downstairs. The more I see of her, the less I like her.
Somebody should have oiled her joints. See, dear, I told you we'd be the only original Martha and George Washington here at the party.
This ought to be a nice party. You subscribe to our part of the bonds.
So I could be wrong.
Mr. Bernard, $5,000. Mr. Anderson, $10,000. Mr. Smith, $4,000. Mr. Johnson, $6,000. Mr. Van Dusen, $15,000.
Now, that brings us up to the $40,000 mark. Surely there must be more among you who want to buy war bonds.
Put me down for 10,000, please. Linda Duncan.
I couldn't even buy a quarter stamp if I wanted to.
Oh, don't worry. You got much more than money, kid. You've got... Oh,
I'll buy some bonds. $25,000 worth.
Name, please?
Sherazade. Oh, I mean Cynthia Morgan.
Thank you, Mother.
That brings us up to the $75,000 mark.
Don't worry, darling. I know where to get the rest of it. What's the matter with you?
Huh?
Remember, he's our son. Don't you love him?
Sure I do.
Then I'll put you down for the $25,000.
You don't understand, Cynthia.
Oh, of course I do, darling.
Michael Morgan's father wants to subscribe to $25,000 worth of war bonds. Don't you, Percy?
Yes.
The blackout!
Congratulations, Morgan. You've done a fine job.
Oh, I didn't really do anything at all.
Will you collect the money?
Surely, right away.
I'll be back in half an hour.
Well, here we are. Pretty good. Well, make stuff at home, gang. Hey, Gert! Hey, Gert! Hey, Gert! What are you supposed to be?
I'm Gert of the Amazon.
The way you look now, any junk dealer in town will give you $25. Right on the hook.
Well, the girl's entitled to be her own bomb-proof shelter.
That's pretty good. You're all right. Look, where's Big Time? Have you seen her around?
I don't know.
Having a good time, Dad?
Oh, yes, yes, well.
I'll be leaving pretty soon.
Yeah?
Say, Dad, I hate to inconvenience you, but Mr. Ballantyne will be here a little while for the money. I've gotten everyone's but yours. I wonder if I could have your check.
You mean the $25,000 check?
Yeah.
Well, you see, son, my money's sort of tied up in litigation. Couldn't I mail it to the government?
No, I'm afraid that wouldn't do. You see, the bonds have already been made out.
All right, I'll get it from Gertie. She'll let me have it. Don't worry about it, son.
I'm sure it'll be all right.
Hey, Punchy. Hey. Look, how long you been fighting? The way you look now, boy, you look like little Bo Peep.
You know, I am beginning to cultivate a little contempt for you.
You're beginning?
Yes.
Thanks for the compliment.
Thank you very much.
Look, where's Big Time?
I have not seen him.
I have not seen him. I have not
Have you seen Percy?
Gee, you look swell. You look examinating.
Thank you. Have you seen Percy?
Percy? Oh, you mean Big Time?
Yeah.
No, I'm looking for either one of them. I can't find them. Let's look together, huh?
All right.
Now, if you see him first, whistle. And if I see him first, well, I'll whistle him.
Darling, I've been looking for you. What's wrong?
Oh, everything.
Money?
No, just everything, that's all. Look, Sin. You used to be my wife, remember?
Of course, darling.
And we have a son. He's pretty fine, isn't he?
I'm fond of him.
Well, I've been lying to him all these years. I told him I was somebody, that I amounted to something, that I had money.
You're not broke, are you?
I could stand in for a real tramp until one comes along.
What about the bonds?
I've been trying to find out the answer to that one myself.
Look, first, darling, you've been trying, haven't you? I mean, for Michael.
Sure.
Well, darling, you gave me these things. Maybe you can put them back in pawn. After all, they've been there plenty of times before.
Yes, I know that, but that's the way I've been living all my life. I can't do that.
Well, what are we going to do?
I don't know, but I don't want to let the kid down. Say, he was cute when he was little, wasn't he, huh?
He was a monkey, wasn't he?
We had a lot of good times together, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Gertie said there was an old road through here.
Tell me, Percy, are you in love with Gertrude?
Gertrude, why? Sure, Gertie's all right.
Well, she's your wife, isn't she?
Oh, it's always been you, Sin. The Statue of Liberty couldn't carry my torch.
It's been that way with me, too, Percy.
Well, why don't you tell me about it? Do you know what I've done? I've messed up Michael. I took $2,000 of his money and bet it on an egg today.
I suppose the nag was slightly indisposed.
Let's go, darling.
Be a great believer in luck, Percy. I remember you told me something would always turn up in the nick of time.
Yes, something always turns up. We can't let the kid down. I know what's left for me.
Put that down, Percy.
Yeah, maybe rat poison would be better.
All you do, see, pal, is just grab him by the arm and flip him. Get up. And you walk up to him gently like this. Grab him by the wrist. Face your arm around like that, and then wham! Hey, don't hurt you, does it?
He's a friend of mine, you know. I've known him a long time. You shouldn't do that to him.
Okay, pal, I'll show you. You grab him by the arm like that, see? Reach around like that.
You have no idea how I've missed you all through the years.
Oh, you poor darling.
Oh, pardon the intrusion. Well. They say you have cats. Well.
At least she's more understanding than I was.
Why, Gertie is my wife. She's just been standing in. I've been lying from A to Z, that's all. The whole thing has been put together by mirrors and anybody could kick it down.
Oh, darling, why didn't you tell me?
Oh, good God, say you haven't seen me.
I can't talk to you. Come on.
The whole
But it's very important.
You know, here, what are you trying to do? Shut the doors. Pull down the shades.
What's the matter? What's the matter, you punchy?
Say you didn't get this legitimate. What'd you do, stick up a bank? Have the cops on your tail?
What cop? The $27,075. It's all yours.
Where'd you get it?
That's what I've been trying to tell you. I did just what you told me. I put on an ad called The Hero.
I told you to put it on my son. Kid, for no reason at all, I could kiss you.
Don't kiss me. Kiss the horse. He's the one who did the road work.
I still claim you got luck or you ain't got it. Open the door, will you, kid?
What are you afraid of, Nancy?
I can't tell you.
Maybe I've guessed more than half of it already. Where will you be when I get back?
Round here someplace.
You where I can find you? With Dad?
You can reach me through him.
I hope you're not playing a game, too.
Michael.
I'm leaving right away, Linda.
Well, before you do, it's time somebody around here told you the score. You think this house belongs to your father, don't you, Michael?
It doesn't matter.
Well, this house happens to belong to my dad. Your father's nothing but a cheap four-flusher. You think he's going to pay you for those bonds?
And if you don't mind, I'd much rather you excused us. I have some things I want to straighten out with Nancy.
Michael, I brought you the money for the bonds.
You have?
Here, count it, will you? Meanwhile, I'll straighten up my account. Yeah, that does it. How soon are you leaving, son?
Plane leaves in 45 minutes.
Well, what's holding us up?
Come on. You know, I've been lonesome all my life. Never realized how much of a family I had till now.
Good luck, Michael.
You'll be where I can find you, won't you, Nancy? You'll stick close to Dad?
Gertie will know where I am.
And you understand that we're engaged, don't you?
We are.
Mm-hmm. I'll send you the ring from somewhere.
Well, son?
Hi, Dad. Dad, you look after her, won't you?
Oh, sure I will. Do me a favor, will you? Get a friend of yours to drop a big bomb on that paper hanger's villa.
Why, it's a cinch. And let me tell you guys who were there at Bellow Woods, those fellas that I'm writing about are doing a real polishing job. Thanks for everything, Dad.
Has anyone some smelling salts?
You ready, Maida?
I don't think I'm going with you, darling. Someone has to protect the investment. Hand it over, I mean big time.
And what over?
The bonds. There may be a new nag buy in the morning.
That ain't cricket, Cynthia.
I know, darling. Just common sense.
When Rosita and I, we got married, the first bambino we call it Julio the Caesar. And the fifth bambino, Michael de Morgan. Okie dokie, eh?
Okay, let's go, Antonio.
Mike, just send for me if you need me.
Thank you, kid.
Well, you want to kiss me, Michael? I didn't think so. Anyway, goodbye and good luck.
Mr. Morgan,
Well.
Thanks,
we are
Dad.
holding the plane.
Okay. Goodbye, Mom.
Goodbye, darling.
See you soon, sweetheart.
I'll be here, Michael.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye, Mike. Goodbye. There he goes. The finest boy in the world. My son.
Your son. I was there, remember?
That's right, you were. Our son.